Crew, what's cracking? Today I'm talking anabolic versus catabolic, or input versus output. First of all, anabolic, the word has a very negative reputation around it. Everyone thinks steroids when they hear the word, but it's very important when it comes to your results inside the gym. Man or woman makes no difference. Anabolic basically just means the building phase or the rebuild, the growth phase of your training. So think very much input, think rest, recovery, sleep, nutrition and fuel, how you fuel your body. Whereas catabolic is very much the breakdown or the output. So catabolic basically means the breakdown of muscle tissue, breakdown of body fat in order to give us energy to get through our training session or to get through our stressful days. We need to find a good balance between the two, input versus output, in order to get some good results inside the gym. Now, what happens when we are inside the gym? We put ourselves under physical stress. Yes, it's good stress, so we trigger that catabolic state that we're breaking down body fat, we're breaking down muscle tissue to give ourselves energy to get through our grueling session. This is why it is super important that we try to trigger that anabolic, that rebuild phase as soon as possible when we are done, and start that growth and that muscle building phase. So this is where a lot of people stuff up too. I think they go to the gym, they'll train their ass off, and then they won't eat for hours and hours after, thinking that they are just burning pure body fat. This is not the case. So what happens when your body fat stores become inaccessible? You'll start to break down your muscle tissue. This plays havoc on your body composition. It plays havoc on your performance in the gym, can send your hormones a bit ski-whiff, your energy levels, you become more injury prone, not to mention your gains are probably a bit slower and you're not best prepared for your next session. So yeah, it's super important that we do try to trigger the anabolic response as soon as possible. Best way to do this, I find, is a good cool down and a protein shake or some sort of food in your gob. Protein shakes are great. Look, I'm not for or against them. Everyone's got their opinions on them, but I've always taken them. So, but basically what happens, guys, when we have a nice cool down and feed ourselves, we basically communicate with the body and say, all right, listen, it's time to relax, no more stress, no more workout. It's time to refeed, rebuild, and repair, so and prepare for the next day. So that's in real simple terms, obviously, but I love to keep things simple. Another very important part of the anabolic or the building phase is our sleep, guys. When we sleep, we release hormones, growth hormone, testosterone, and I believe estrogen as well. And I believe they're at their highest when you're sleeping or when you first wake up. So either way, these are major players when it comes to your energy levels, your repair, your muscle building, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you take anything away, guys, from this video, there's a lot of info. I try to keep it short as I could. But find a good balance between input versus output. Okay, doesn't mean you can't train every day, but if you are training every day, just make sure you've got enough input to service your output, if that makes sense. So, any questions, guys? Hit me up. You know where to find me at the gym. See you soon.